Hi, STRIX here. That's me. Good evening if you live on my side of the world, and good morning if you live on the other. If you heard anything, it was my partner. They thought I was on mute, but I'm not, so haha. I'm playing some more Witcher 2 today, Assassins of Kings as usual. That's pretty much the only game I'm going to be playing for now. Where is she? She's over there, sitting on the couch eating potato chips. I'm here though. Okay. Got my cute little mug over here. Low resistance mug. Hello. Sorry, I went to change my lights. Okay, we're back in the village. I still have to go back to that area and do that quest thing, but I would like to clear out my inventory first, because...
Blah, blah, blah.
Greetings.
Pardon. Blah, blah, blah.
Piss off.
What happened to her face?
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
The leader, though clad like a soldier, had a feminine face to stir all.
คิดถึง ฮัลโหล นุ้งป๊อป โอ้ไฮโยโอ้ไฮโย เธอจะชวนฉันเล่น Fortnite ใช่ไหม ฉันรู้นะ ฉันรู้นะ Okay, I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff because I need to go back to that area, but I have a heck ton of stuff on me. Long time don't see me eating. That's true. I mean, it's also because I stream at a later time, so I'm not really eating at this time. Also, I just don't have any snacks in my house right now. Because I don't have time. Back then I had time to go out and like buy groceries and stuff. Now I don't have time to like go and buy groceries. So that's why as well. I wonder, can I sell these? Sick piece of armor. Look at this sword! Look at how good it looks. That one? Nice. I need to go to an armorer. Where are the armorers? I don't know. I don't remember this map. I'm not used to this map at all. Armorer is up top somewhere. Oh my god. I have to go towards Philippa, I guess. Enjoy your food! Hell yeah. I just don't have time to eat. That's literally the reason. Because I don't really have time to eat. That's pretty much it. Is this the way? This map is confusing me. Aren't I just back to... There's a craftsman here. This direction. Is he in here? Oh. Hello.
You play dice? Aye. And that's it. Another time. Care for a gift?
Oh. You guys play dice.
Well, I'll be plowed by a ferret.
Yeah. Witcher Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, you're a witcher like any other, but those swords, things of beauty.
Nothing special about them.
Ah, you're mistaken. Few know how to make a silver blade today. Fish eat me if I'm lying. And engraving runes is not exactly farting down a rain spout. I wouldn't mind a closer look at your swords. Care to browse through my wares?
Sure. Let me sell some stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, he's got 6 swords. Nice. Very nice. Let's sell him a bunch of stuff, because I have a bunch of stuff on me that I'm not going to use. I remember this from the first game. Sell all of this. I'm not going to use any of this. I'll keep Erendite. Ooh. Oh. Kinda wanna buy some of these. Why are they different? How are they different? Oh, different. This one's regular, this one is silver. Ah. I see. Harpy trap. Oh. Can I sell these, by the way? I'm curious. If I sell it, do I lose, like, the way to make the formula? I am kind of curious. Anyways. Harpy trap. Hello.
Hello, Chief.
I wouldn't.
Let me see if you can craft me some stuff. Ah. I see. Okay. I should play dice with these people, right? Sure. Let's play some dice.
Care for a game?
Wow. Here's one pair. Sure. I got one pair. Damn.
You lost.
I know.
At your service.
Let's try it again. I know this is just like me playing dice. That's kind of boring, but hey.
I wouldn't.
I'd like to play.
No, go.
I have to beat the others.
Care for a game of.
Sure. Let's go. It's just luck. Nice. Okay.
I'd like a rematch.
You'd like a rematch? How about no?
Care to roll?
Sure. Oh, I need a save.
You
first.
lose.
Sure. I didn't even bet yet.
Care to roll?
Yeah, I should save first. Hehe. Pretty decent roll. Really? I lost? Oh, he has a higher 3 in a row. Nice.
You lose.
Do that again. We got it. Piece of cake. We'll be fine. Yeah, my luck is gone, I know. I don't have very good luck.
Care to roll?
I don't really eat right now, but I am quite hungry actually. I just don't have any snacks on me. That's the only reason. Damn. So sad.
You lose.
One more. I need to beat all 3 of them anyways to get XP, so...
Care to.
We got this, piece of cake. I'm just gonna bet small, I can't be bothered. Oh no, I'm glitched. That my dice were glitched.
You lose.
My dice were glitched. Sure, my dice were glitched. My die were glitched. That sucks, bro. Sad. Bruna. Bruna.
Hello, Chief.
Bruna.
Care to...
Let's go. Let's just. Okay, got it 4 in a row. I win. There we go.
Give me a chance to win it back.
No. Defeat Bergen Innkeeper. That dice. Are you the innkeeper?
At your
No.
service.
I wouldn't.
I'd like...
No, go.
I have to defeat the innkeeper and Cecile. Okay. At least I've sold all my inventory. I should be a lot lighter now. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go find Philippa Eilhart. Oh. Oh, okay. Cool. She's getting a massage. That's nice.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting rebellion in Edirn?
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis' arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Edirn.
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirn, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Kedwin hangs by a thread. Why are you here, Sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the Valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
Okay.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
Interesting.
Have you heard about a Witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No, why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a
hi.
viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
So, not all the schools know about each other?
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the Wild Hunt.
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True, the phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls do not interest me.
There's proof that the Wild Hunt is a vast accumulation of the power. Something that would interest mages, you'd think.
To the mere mortal, anything that is not immediately comprehensible is suspect, the product of a conspiracy. And where there's a conspiracy, well, it's obvious mages must have hatched it.
I'm a mortal, though probably not a mere one. I found the notes of a man who spent his entire life...
Paranormal phenomena interests Cynthia, my, intern. Take this up with her.
Okay.
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something.
Not all the coasts were aggressive, did you notice?
What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt
this
attacked
conversation
Edern,
anyways.
but met his match.
I need
Nobody
the
won that war.
info.
Sabrina Glefacy got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job, considering.
Okay. No, they don't. If you meet Gate in Bald Cat School, which you're wearing cat uniform, he'll make a comment on it. But if you're wearing armor from another school, he wouldn't make any comment. Oh. I see. Interesting.
I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I
that.
learn something.
I thought they would all know of each other. That's interesting.
You wanted to
I found one of the ingredients for Saskia's cure.
show me? Interesting. Getting warmer, but still not there. It's as if I'd sent you to get me the sun and you'd brought me a candle. We need something massive, an item of real power, Geralt. This is a dwarf's dream. Stolen and magically encased in this crystal. It would do if it was stronger.
You know what this means? In addition to normal harpies, there are Solano in the area.
Solano?
Dream snatchers. The only harpy species to develop something resembling intelligence. They magically bind dreams to mountain crystals. I heard they once inhabited this area. Solano live among regular harpies, but their lair should be full of stolen dreams. One of those would be powerful enough, I'm sure.
I see.
You'd have to enter the Harpy Lair through the quarry. Unfortunately, the gate to the caves is locked and Cecil Burden won't open it. I asked him on another occasion. Stubborn as a mule, that one. But we must not relent. Saskia clings to life by a thread. Let me show you the desire contained in this particular dream. Don't be hasty to judge.
Yes, I can feel it. Whose dream is it?
Cecil Burden's.
In that case, I need to see the alderman. Got a feeling he just might open the gate for me.
You wanted to discuss something?
Oh, so this update's about a death symbolized, which is the
I'm looking for
quest that
Triss.
we already went to find.
Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Voltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
Interesting. He will say, feline armor, wolf head medallion. Are you a crossbreed? You want me to take a drunk ard? Seriously? Triss is hardly the only redhead around. Follow this guy, eh? I want to ask
I
that.
never heard of flying women before.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
Alright. Gotta talk to a couple people.
Magic or danger?
Ooh, the done banner. Oh, I could convince him now that I have the book. Right? Let me read the book. I have the book now, so I could actually convince him. I think. Decimated beyond resurrection, the unit was never reformed, and its characteristic cloaks and beaver skin caps, which once bred terror in the hearts of Kedwin foes, became a thing of the past, though they remain identifying marks by which the unit's few surviving former members recognize one another. Okay.
Just out of curiosity, how much does a magic course cost these days?
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher. Besides, you're too old.
Rude.
No matter. I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
You mean Witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes copulating merrily all the day. And the illusion is complete. The flowers have an aroma. The fruit and she-elves are juicy.
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions. She focuses all her efforts on Saskia.
Who are you? I heard you're interested in the Wild Hunt.
I'm trying to learn something about the Wild Hunt.
Very interesting phenomenon. Like all mysterious things.
Willing to share what you know?
Well, I would be. Provided you found the notes of Morton Collis first. He devoted almost his entire life to researching the hunt. We could go into detail if you had his scribblings.
I found Morton Collis's notes.
So, let's see what you've learned.
Well, there are a few documented facts, but Collis notes the existence of plenty of myths and legends.
Very true. Where shall we start, then?
Hi, Tarzan.
First and foremost, Collis studied the hunt's movement.
Oh, it's well known that the Wild Hunt moves north to south, never in the opposite direction.
That's what I remember, and Collis's research confirms it. I'm just having trouble understanding why that is.
The retinue's trajectory brings it into our world at the North Pole. Thus, once here, the wraiths can only move south.
Oh, interesting. Don't know why Philippa acts so high and mighty, even though she dates guys like Dijkstra. Oh, does she date Dijkstra? Oh, I thought she just backstabbed him. Oh, didn't realize that. Are they having like a little something, her and her assistant?
Collis claims the hunt's appearance can be predicted by observing the Orcan Nebula.
And eclipses affect how often it appears. In any case, it arrives on the winter solstice, though not necessarily every year.
Collis calculated that the hunt slips into our world in those years when the nebula is in the eastern sky. When I pursued the hunt, I passed through many abandoned villages.
Well, the Wild Hunt abducts young people.
What for?
The wraiths might need workers, warriors, or meat.
Collis seems to favor the slave theory. What's the sorceress's take on the hunt?
The topic makes them uneasy. Since the Council and Conclave banned the use of mind spells, the Wild Hunt has been a taboo topic.
There's some link between mental spells and the cavalcade?
Both addle the brain. Anyone who has come in contact with the Wild Hunt has experienced mental instability that either takes the form of insanity or amnesia. You see, the wraiths emit a magnetic field that severely distorts perception and impedes brain functions.
People say the hunt's appearance is an omen of war.
In our times, wars are so frequent, we might even consider flights of honking geese as their harbinger. The hunt traverses our world in winter. Wars usually break out in spring, but only because rulers wish their soldiers to die in battle rather than of cold.
Interesting.
Let's summarize.
Based on his observations and calculations of the Wild Hunt's movements, Collis arrived at two equally important conclusions. The first was that the hunt is made up of knights who perished in various worlds and have reconvened as a retinue of vengeance. His second hypothesis states that an unknown, extremely powerful force multiplies wraiths, whose task is to travel between worlds in search of slaves. Both theories seem probable.
Each time someone runs into the hunt, the Wraith's magnetic field causes their mind to descend into chaos. By inference, another meeting with the hunt and its field should reverse the effects of the first.
Perhaps. Someone who lost their memory or their mind on their first meeting with the hunt could recover either on the second meeting. But I'm afraid that's unproved. Anyone who has managed to escape the Wraiths would rather die than meet them again.
So, you can lose or recover your memory by meeting the wild hunt.
Do you know something I don't?
I have amnesia, but my memory's been coming back since a certain event.
Since when?
Since I killed a specter, the king of the wild hunt. Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
My condolences.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals. Excepting, perhaps, the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is. Not like that old tart de Tanzaville.
Oh, Sheila.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work.
Nice.
Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
We agree in our assessment. Triss Marigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Lo Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac.
Nice.
The other cares only about her school.
Kira Metz, huh?
They lost enthusiasm for magic long ago. Then there's Francesca Finderbear. Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable of. But she's clearly very powerful.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite, boundless, and burning like the Korath Desert.
Interesting. Good to know. Okay, thanks for the info. Hey, Tarzan, don't scratch my computer. Don't scratch my chair, cutie pie. Okay, we've got some good info. I'm gonna leave now. We've got a lot of missions to do. Do magic. I have to go back in the forest anyways. I have to kill a bunch of harpies because I need to complete the harpy contract. So. Have I gone this way? I don't know if I have. Let's go this way.
Geralt, right?
Oh.
My uncle's told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia? Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil.
Oh.
I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scaling Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
Is Cecil your guardian?
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on. He took me in, fed me, taught me a profession and how to live, really.
How did your parents die?
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged for us. But I'd rather not talk on that.
Sure, sorry. What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front fighting. Uncle Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid when he arse.
No fears?
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it. And Yarpen taught me how to swing an axe with follow-through. I'll smash a few heads, then go to the tavern and drink till I drop.
Anything can happen at war. Watch out for yourself. I would say this.
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill, wade through piles of bloody corpses, all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit. Straw dummies. That's all I've swung at so far. When I think on what's going to happen here. But, all for one and one for all, right? Just don't tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word.
Would you want the next Witcher to be semi-open and extremely well-detailed, or want it to be open world, like The Witcher 3? I quite... By extremely well-detailed, do you mean, like, that there's a very, very coordinated storyline that you have to kind of get through? I don't know, I quite like Witcher 3. Witcher 3, Witcher 2 are quite similar. I quite like Witcher 3. It gives you kind of the space to do what you want, and it allows you to kind of feel like you're living through it, like having your own customization features and stuff like that. So I do like Witcher 3. I don't know. It's nice to have games like that that are quite open world but still have a very intriguing storyline. Most open world games, the stories aren't like super detailed or very like interesting, right? It's just like, it's more for like you to run around and have fun and do what you want, like side missions and all like that. But cool thing about The Witcher 3 is like the storyline is very juicy. There's a lot of stuff in there, so, and the side missions are written really well too, so I quite like how The Witcher 3 is made out. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer might have stayed.
Let me think. Verfrin, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures excavated the entire southern wall. You could also search the nearby ruins and abandoned crypts. If boulders with arms and legs aren't magic, then I don't know what is.
Interesting. I can arm wrestle.
Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but,
It's not the contest of the century, I just want to test you.
steady on! I've got conditions. First, you have to beat Yarpen and Sheldon.
Can we do this?
Show me what you're made of.
I'm at the top of the pile.
Who should I
Yarpen and Sheldon Skaggs. Okay. Fine. Yarpen it is. What is it, big buddy? Witcher 3 and RDR2 are exceptions, but other than that, I sometimes get bored with open world games. With go there, kill that guy, now go there and kill this other guy. That's true. When it's, the thing is, like with open world, if the missions are so similar or it's just the same thing with like different characters, then it's boring. But I feel like The Witcher 3 does it really well. They give you so many interesting side missions, so it feels fun doing side missions and random stuff because it's so well written. I don't know, that's just my opinion.
Hello, Witcher. Okay. Go bump your woman. Greetings.
My woman is missing. I would love to. Nice place. Right, Tarzan? Yeah. Why are you complaining, Tarzan? What do you want? Huh? Tarzan, what are you complaining about? Tarzan, what are you complaining about? Huh? You wanna leave? You wanna go out? No, I can't. He's complaining, I don't know why. I don't know.
Greetings.
Tarzan, you wanna go get some snacks for me? Can you go downstairs and grab snacks for me? Thank you, Tarzan. Why aren't you talking to me, Tarzan? You were talking to me like 2 minutes ago. Why you not talk anymore? Is this the inn? Yeah.
I must talk to you, Witcher.
Tarzan, why you not
What's
talk?
going on?
I'm Elias, of Yorveth's commando.
Oh,
I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
Succubus?
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
Succubus?
I need to see the corpses.
Or like...
They're all buried
Where?
beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin.
My body.
We're losing good men.
Alright.
I'll see what I can do.
Go to the burned village or down to the bodies.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Another one.
I think
you
I've
let
told
one
that
too
story
many
a
in,
thousand
no
times.
time.
Oh, hey-ho.
Rest. And maybe some trading.
Ah, welcome. How can I help you?
I'd like to access this. Put everything away. I'm not using it currently. Yeah. Take it. These are all crafting ingredients. I'm not really using it right now. I'm just storing a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna use it yet, so I'm just gonna store it all I can. I should find a place to sell these, but I'm not currently, so I'm just gonna put all of it away. And then when I have a person I want to sell stuff to, I'll sell it. I should go sell all these, yeah. Later.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Ah, you're told. Only a thousand times. How can I help?
I'd like to play dice poker.
So, shall we play now?
There's an upcoming game called Starfield. It's sci-fi with space exploration and stuff, and I'm hearing it's gonna be a mix of open world and semi-open world. Interesting. I'm not really into like sci-fi and space stuff, but I'll see how it looks. Because like with Mass Effect, it's kind of down that alley too, right? Kind of sci-fi-ish. I'm not really into that, but if it seems interesting, who knows? My partner went to get me a snack. Got some sunflower seeds. I love sunflower seeds. They're great. Thank you. The thing though with sunflower seeds is I don't like the open ones. I like cracking them open myself. It just tastes better. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a placebo effect. Nice. Yay.
You won.
I'll take my coin, please.
Too good for me. Try the head man, Cecil Burden.
Might do just that.
Nice.
How can I help you?
I'm looking for places steeped in magic. You remember any stories of sorcerers or magical places in the area?
Not counting the fire-spitting bitch from 3 years ago. Well, a sorcerer once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. You could look there. Maybe something's left. You might also speak to Cecil.
Bitch.
Nobody knows Vergen's history as well as our alderman.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell.
I heard you saw something interesting.
As clearly as I see you. Amazing. I look into the sky. But wait, you must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut it already. We could all recite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
I'm not about to buy a pig in a poke.
Not a pig, but a beautiful woman. And not in a poke, in the sky. You won't regret it.
Innkeeper, you said you could recite the story. Tell me.
If you pay for 2 bottles of mead, this drunkard guzzled.
The innkeeper's too dumb to tell such a beautiful story.
Fine.
I'm a little short right now.
Let me tell.
I heard you saw some.
Yeah, but wait.
Well,
I'm a client.
I'm a little short right now. I heard you.
Yes, but wait.
well,
I'm a.
How much does he need?
I'll pay. But if you bore me, I'll shove this meat up your ass.
You're such a fine liquor. And my ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
Speak.
Last week I was passing by the gullies. I like to take a hike from time to time.
Get to the point.
Hush. So I'm walking and suddenly there's a flash, a crack. I'm thinking, a storm's coming. But nary a cloud in the sky.
you hit the ground with your arse so hard you saw a flash. You were that drunk.
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fallen from the sky, a man and a woman. The woman was so beautiful, I wished she'd fallen down on me.
I want to know what he looked like.
Did you get a good look at the man?
Huge fella, his mug cut up like he shaved with a scythe while drunk.
What did the woman look like?
A redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes with pert tits and a round arse. Just waiting to be grabbed and...
Oh, I want to punch him.
Sounds just like your old lady.
Shut your mouth!
Good comeback.
What happened then?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing, talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to help her, you sod.
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the gully. Ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her. But he didn't. He threw her over his shoulder like a sack and returned to the gullies.
Was that all?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree.
Alright.
I think I've heard of her.
Mass Effect has aliens, but in Starfield we'll be dealing with different factions. Oh. Like, I don't want to go to Mars just to fight humans or chicken. So I guess it's kind of like a dystopian sci-fi situation, like the whole Divergent, Hunger Games kind of situation, but in space. It's pretty much just tribes, space tribes. Right?
One freak. Hello? Fancy taking on a dwarf?
Sure. I guess I'm supposed to fight these people. The sunflower seed is ruined. Let's see. Score to settle. Let's go.
Lots going on around here.
Aye. Look at a virgin and onlookers gawking at them.
Hope things get...
I think I've heard of you.
Hello.
Here we go.
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all ends along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings. Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone! On me!
I'd gladly drink, but Saskia was poisoned and time is of the essence.
How can we help? Speak!
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortal?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Skaggs.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortal. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Interesting.
Why are you dwarves fighting for Saskia?
If I had a knack for business, I'd be sitting on my arse in my own inn, not giving a shit for this war. And what's my trade? Axe swinging. That's what. And if I could get killed, I'd rather know what I'm risking my neck for.
The woman's cuckoo, ready to spit in the Emperor's face even. But I have to admit, she knows all about warcraft. And damn it, she's right. Free Vergen, no matter if you're a dwarf, man, or mangy elf.
Do you hear him, Zigrin? Down on the elves already. But I bet he wouldn't sniff at 30 additional archers in battle.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Vergen itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that their mine's closed.
Closed, that's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top, and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Sounds like a
Looks
job
like
for
we
us.
arrived just in time, eh, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I am with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
I need to talk to him about a lot of stuff. Sure. Oh, he's upstairs. Romancing aliens is kind of big plus point. It's kind of big plus point of Mass Effect, and even the developers said we didn't know people would be so into romancing aliens. Well, I mean, it's something we've never gotten to do, and people like weird stuff. That's why Tentacle P is so famous. Right? Am I wrong? No, it's the truth. Don't lie. Makes me think, why can't we romance any female elves in the Witcher games? That's true. I mean, we can only romance... We can't romance, but in the first game you can sleep with like druids and stuff. But you can't romance them, I guess because it's not talked about in the books that Geralt really has any other romantic interests except sorceresses. And like Shani, I suppose.
The Witcher's on board. We can go.
Let's get to work.
Open the shafts. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergen will be grateful. I'm sure some coin would be found.
We'll keep that in mind, Cecil. So, Sheldon, you opened the shaft yet?
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover. You need to be gentle, so she accepts you moist and hot.
You and your music, Sheldon.
I need to get inside the Harpy Lair.
No chance.
I know all about the Harpies. They steal dreams, collect them. I found one, but it proved too weak for our purposes. I need a stronger one. So I'm asking you nicely, open the damn gate.
Listen, Witcher. I want Saskia to recover, I do. But don't ask me to turn this town into a circus just before we battle Henselt. My grandfather locked that gate for a good reason. Imagine if we could all go in there to look at those dreams. Dwarves, peasants, their scoia'tael, Aedirnian nobles even. All seeing the desires of others. Terrifying. It would be the end of Vergen. What's more, legend has it the oldest stolen dreams can become reality. And I don't want nightmares stalking Vergen's back alleyways come nightfall.
Open it. I'll make it quick.
Stop pissing me off. You're acting like a drunk suitor. No means no.
You know, don't know if I should mention this, but the dream I found belongs to you.
What are you talking about?
It's an embarrassing affliction, I imagine. Hell, even something of a political liability in your case. Some might even call you a freak. You're the alderman. An ages-old tradition is vested in you. On top of that, you now lead the preparations for Vergen's defense.
You wouldn't dare.
Imagine your ancestors carved in stone. Condemnation, not pride on their bearded faces. Who knows? Maybe you'd keep your office, but you'd be the talk of the town for ages. And your nephew? Poor kid.
I'll open the gate. I promised Scalen's mother I'd be sober as a judge to the end of my days. And I aim to keep my word. I don't give a damn about ages-old traditions and piss on loose talk. But you're right. I cannot compromise Vergen's morale. You must bury this thing. The secret dies with you, never to be spoken aloud. Understand?
I don't even know what
I do.
it is.
Thanks, Cecil. And good luck staying sober. Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old kook Henselt, called king by some, thought that Aedirnians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edirn?
According to Henselt, Upper Edirn is the ancient legacy of the Kedweni crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago, this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crap. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things weren't that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Edirn. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want it.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Aedirnians, Kedweni, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot.
Oh, done better.
When Van de Grift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for the ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Edirn at all. We decimated the Dunbanner, but that was only the beginning. Selkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kidwennies gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then, Vandegrift himself entered the fray. Selkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Vandegrift killed Selkirk. A terrible death that sent the Edirnian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire had covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies. Only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kidwenny sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
You captured the Dunbanner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths. Refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Edirnians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard. Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday.
Sorry, need to have this conversation.
Henselt's troops crossed the Pointar the 3rd day after the autumn equinox. Edirn had good spies, so we were ready for them. And Selkirk lined up our troops along the hills. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersberg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armored infantry side by side in our ranks. Even the peasants had their regiments. The dwarves were on the left flank. Over 5,000 strong we were. Nobody caring about race or background, like never before. Only King Demavend was missing. But he must have had more important business than defending his country.
You saw the Kidwennies cross the river?
From afar. I saw Vandegrift leading 4,000 heavily armed men. Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armored banners from Ardcarrig. The Dun banner was in the middle, veterans of Brenna. As soon as he set foot on Edirnian land, Vandegrift climbed a hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was as sure of himself as ever. Upon spying him, I remember the dwarves all dropped their trousers and showed him their asses. Then Selkirk stepped out in front of us. His white armor shone in the sun. We were afraid a Kidwenny arbalist would shoot him, but they too stood as if frozen. And Selkirk just looked at them and bowed ever so slightly.
Did you see the duel between Selkirk and Vandegrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarrig. Selkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Selkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandegrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Selkirk with that new sword.
Vandegrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake of Selkirk in the whole of Edirn. His brother babbled something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
Thanks, Cecil, that was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madame Eilhart claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandegrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
Okay.
I'd like to play dice.
Shall we?
I'd like to play dice.
Shall we?
Sure. Let's go. Then I'm gonna do the Harpy quest today, I think. I hope I can do this Harpy quest. Wow. No luck
You
again.
might have beat the innkeeper, but you didn't stand a chance.
We'll see next time.
Let's try again. We got this. Piece of cake.
I'd like to play dice.
Shall we? I'll
did it.
have to raise taxes. Here are your winnings.
Aren't you gonna ask for a rematch?
You're too good. Try Haggard or Smith's apprentice.
Here we go. Search the caves. Let's do this first, I guess. Got lots to do. Nice. Lots to do.
And we go.
Here we go. Let's meditate real quick. I need to collect ingredients. I'm out of ingredients. Oh, interesting. Am I eating? Yes. I'm having like sunflower seeds. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. They're really good. I really like eating them when I want like a little snack. Okay. Poisoned harpy claw.
I think I heard some. Come on!
Damn carrier. That was close.
What was that?
Necrophages. With this many appearing, they must have a nest nearby.
Come on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
Oh, you're making them shipwrecks.
Even then, they'd stink less than you.
Slices.
Right. That should do it.
I'm having like seeds.
I'm too old for this.
Would you be kind enough to move that arse of yours?
Big map. Nice. Very nice. Nice. Cool. Fun. Really
We should get together for a good libation.
Damn it. Grab your weapons.
Are you kidding me?
Come on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
Oh, you're making them shipwrecks.
Even then, they'd stick less than you.
Get out of my way.
We should get together for a good libation.
Recently, Witcher.
You guys are in my way. Okay, 3 doors. Go here first. I'm gonna save every checkpoint now.
Right. That should do it. No time for idle chatter.
Save right here. Okay, let's go to that one first. This one I can't open yet.
To arms!
That's for damn sure. Which is nice. That's a bomb.
The miners tried to collapse this passage. I wonder what's down below.
Maybe some shit-filled necropage cesspit.
They hide the corpses they drag in down there.
Hey, gentlemen, let's focus on finding a Dwarven Immortal, please.
Oh, there's a door here. Get a trophy. Gotta be able to find the other two here, right? Probably in that box.
A true dwarf's got three things to do in life. Build a fortress, cut down an oak, and plough. Regularly.
Big fight.
I can hear them. Things could get hot.
Which way should I go? Go this way. Oh. Love it. This is fun. I like it. Middle chapter. Awesome. There's a lot of running around there, guys. Does the middle shaft key go there? that's what I need. Right? That's probably what I need, right? This is fun. I like this mission. Great skin. There. Awesome. Blew up the tunnel. 2 done. 1 left. Does it open up this one or does it open up the other one? Because I know there's this door, but there's also another door. I guess this key goes open. Whatever key we're gonna get here opens up the last area. I have no idea, but I have a feeling she meant it. There we go. I need to drink some potions. The ruffians are kind of crazy. Sorry. Oh no. Stuck like at the roof of my mouth. Okay. Here we go. Save. Let's jump. Oh! What happened? I heard something fall. I think my cats are doing something. I think it's time to put them away. Okay. Come here, big guy. For another 10 minutes and then I'm good. Get out of my way! God, they're really annoying. This is a big area. Ugh. Tarzan! Don't open the door. God damn it. Oh. I don't know if I'll be able to finish the mission. No, child. Spoiled. Crap.
How are things, Geralt?
Almost every time. Oh. Is that key for this? Okay, I guess we gotta go out and go the other way. This key open? I don't remember anymore.
How many more can there be?
My work is fucking hard, thank you very much. Just because I don't work in a mine doesn't mean my work is not hard. My body is used constantly to do my work. I don't know if that's a language barrier or if they're just insulting. You insult when you watch your words. I do so much fucking work compared to the other days. I've been working since I was 14, 12. Have a good day. Not you, Tarzan. Wasn't asking you, buddy. Getting lost. over there with the cave. I don't think I'll be able to finish this cave today. Fuck you, you don't need to call me honest. Good night, Sam. Did I get these?
Damn.
We go.
Yay!
I wonder whose chests those are.
I wonder what's inside.
I'm gonna save it here, and then I'm gonna finish this off another day. So I'll finish this off tomorrow, okay? Today was very enjoyable, but it is late, and I do want to get some sleep today. That's why I want to go. And this is quite a long mission. I didn't realize how big this map was gonna be. So I'm gonna finish this off tomorrow. We have one like passage left, and then I need to kill all the necrophages. I need to find the key in order to get there, and stuff like that. I also need to find the Immortal, which I guess we'll find in the last segment of this. Tarzan, I'm talking. What is wrong with you, child? You're a spoiled brat. Yeah. Anyways, my child needs me to go cuddle him because he's a spoiled brat, so I'm gonna go do that. Have a great night if you live on my side of the world, and have a great day if you live on the other. I really enjoyed this. This quest is quite fun. It's a side mission, but it's quite fun, so I'm looking forward to playing some more tomorrow. I'm trying to pick up as many quests as I can. I'm sure I'm still missing some, so we'll find those on the way probably. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this stream. I enjoyed it. It was quite fun, but I'm gonna go get some rest now. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest now. I actually don't have work anymore tonight. Yay. But yeah, once again, it's Mystea here, and I'm